Hey everyone, this guy Sif, welcome back, and today we're going to be looking at an Overworld Obsidian generator. Alright, so standard Obsidian farms require access to the end and require some tweaking in the end, which can be tricky on servers. Or you could just go about looking for tons of lava in the Overworld, which, does take time. So basically this has been designed so that you can get your Obsidian generated in a relatively small area so that you can mine it quickly. Right, so on the nether side, there's not really much. There's just a dispenser onto some powered rails, which basically chucks minecarts into the portal, and they come out on the other end. Now, on the overworld side of things, once again, as you can see, it's not a lot of redstone really. This is basically a modified chunk loader. Over here, we've got a flint and steel, which you can just flick a button to activate the portal, because we are going to be breaking that portal. So let's actually look at what happens here. So if I just flick the button, you can see that a minecart goes through the portal. And once you go through the portal, you can see that you're actually in a slightly different place. You're basically on top of the previous portal. The portal down below has been destroyed and a new one has been generated on top of it. And then you can just break the portal on top and you get 10 pieces of obsidian this way. You also get your minecart back, and yeah, you just need to flick the button to reactivate the portal. Go through again, and yeah, it takes a bit of time, and you can place the minecart back down, and it goes through and does it all over again. Alright, so that's basically how the farm works. A portal is generated every single time. So the minecart actually comes through and lands on the powered rail, goes through, gets destroyed by the lava, and is picked up by the hoppers, which is then transferred into the dropper down below. Now there's an activator rail there which powers the redstone lamp, which means there are two pulses coming out of it, and one pulse is for placing down the water bucket to destroy the portal. So you flick that, the water bucket destroys the portal, and the second pulse picks back the water. So that the portal is not linked up, so it basically tries to recreate another portal on top of it. So that's basically how you're getting the extra portal. Now over here we've got mainly glass blocks so that the portal doesn't choose to generate on top of it. So once again, the lamp is also powering the dropper down below. So activate a rail into the dropper. And the dropper basically is for returning the minecarts, so that you don't need a large amount of storage. Alright. So as you can see, I'm relatively high up actually, and I'm very isolated. I'm 84 blocks, Y84. And I'm relatively isolated. So this is sort of the location that you want this farm to be constructed in. And in the nether as well, I'm relatively high up. As you can see, there's quite a lot of blank space. Now basically how you want to build this is you want to select a location, build the portal, and then not destroy it. You don't want to move anything out of place, otherwise you're going to end up with some really weird sinking problems, my bad. And something you would also notice is that my render distance is really low. That's because every time you send a minecart through, it's actually it's loading a 3x3 area in the overworld, which can really slow down your game. So that's why I have reduced the render distance by quite a bit, so that it can actually keep up. Alright, so if you do end up moving the portal around a bit, you're going to have portals lining up to the left and the right. And you also don't want to construct anything like a fancy building or something, because that is really going to mess up the portal generation. So anyways, thanks for watching. This means Kaisif, and I'm out. So ciao for now, and I shall see you in the next video.